Hello, this is Claude Sports Corner, and here we go with another NFL playoff pick. This time we're going to Jerry's World, or the billion-dollar playpen, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Green Bay Packers on Sunday afternoon. Now, we all know Aaron Rodgers has been the hottest quarterback in pro football. It's not even close. Will he win the MVP? He might. Now, to me, if you want to say Matt Ryan should win it, I can't argue it. I mean, he's had an outstanding year. His touchdown to interception ratio is tremendous. Listen, I think Aaron Rodgers is by far the better quarterback. It's not even close. Should he win the MVP? Now, should Tom Brady win it? Listen, to me, he shouldn't. He missed freaking 4 games. To me, that's you can't do that, you know. If you're going to do that, then I can think of another guy that should win the MVP, and he missed 3 games, actually 4 games as well, and you know where I'm going. If you know the team that I root for, you know where I'm going with that, because he's been the best player, in my opinion, in pro football, but I digress. Right now, it's all about the Green Bay Packers going in to Dallas to take on the best team statistically by record in pro football. You have to give the Cowboys credit. Now, everybody knows I can't stand the Cowboys, but again, I'm going to be objective as always when I make my picks. Now, we know the Packers run for effect. They're not going to run the ball so much effectively, but they have to run it to keep Aaron Rodgers clean. Now, luckily, the Cowboys are not a great defense. We know that. Their pass rush, it's decent. But I'm telling you, Rob Marinelli has done such a great job. And I'm going to tell you, one of the reasons why is, if you notice, the Cowboys, everybody who really knows pro football knows, that's Sean Lee. He is a top 5 middle linebacker. Linebacker, period. Excuse me. He plays on the outside. Sometimes they move him in. But I'm telling you, that guy is such a difference for that team. He is, every time he's healthy, Cowboys are a decent defense. They're not a great defense, but they're decent. And they make plays. They keep you out of the end zone for the most part. Now, Morris Claiborne coming back is a big deal, especially considering Jordy Nelson is out. And I'm telling you, if Jordy Nelson was healthy and playing this football game, I would have said the Packers are going to beat him. Now, without Jordy Nelson, I understand they still have Devontae Adams. They still have Randall Cobb. Jared Cook has come along pretty decent. Their other tight end, Rodgers, is good. But I'm just not sure if that's enough. They don't have that big play guy, and that's a problem. Jordy Nelson, I know he's a slow guy, but he is a big receiver, and he makes plays down the field. Aaron Rodgers trusts this guy. I don't know if he trusts these other guys the way he trusts Jordy Nelson. Now, listen, were they able to hang 38 on the Giants? I understand that. But that was partly because the Giants failed in getting field goals instead of touchdowns. They could have put the pressure on early. Now, the Cowboys, you have to make them a one-dimensional team. I'm not saying put 8 in the box, but you know what? You have to make sure that Ezekiel Elliott does not wreck the game. If Dak Prescott beats you, so be it. You cannot let this man go off for $150 or more, even $120 or more. You are going to lose this game. Elliott is a tremendous player. Is he the best running back in pro football? He's definitely top 3. Listen, he is a tremendous player. Can he pick up the blitz? Yes, he can. Can he run with force? Yes. Does he have speed? Yes. Can he catch the ball out of the backfield? Yes. He hasn't been asked to do it very much, but I like Elliott. I really do. He is the difference between the Cowboys being a Super Bowl contender or a pretty good team. He is a wonderful player. Their receivers, they've come along pretty decent. Cole Beasley has been one of the best slot receivers in the game. Terrence Williams has come along nicely. Bryce Butler's made some plays. Dez Bryant is Dez Bryant. Now, to me, he's not that great. He's actually regressed if you really look at him from about 2014 on. But he still represents a big play threat. Now, we all remember last year in Green Bay, the controversial did Dez catch it or not. To me, listen, he did not complete the catch. We know it. And Dez Bryant can choke it up. I get it. But it is so hard for me to pick against the Cowboys. At home, they have revenge on their mind. A better quarterback, a more efficient quarterback in Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott saved the Cowboys season. He did. For all the people saying Ezekiel Elliott is the MVP of the Cowboys, and listen, is he a huge part? Absolutely. Is he the engine? Yes, he is. But listen, if Dak Prescott played anything like Tony Romo, taking chances, Cowboys would not be at home playing in the playoffs right now. They might be at home packing out the locker. So as far as I'm concerned, he is the MVP. That being said, you have to force Dak Prescott to beat you. You cannot, by any means, let Ezekiel Elliott and that offensive line get going. You can't do it. They will wreck the game. It'll be a slugfest. And I don't think I know the Packers in the back end are not that great, but they have to make sure to put pressure on, make them a one-dimensional team. Put them in third and longs. Force Prescott to beat you. That's the only way you have. That being said, I have to choose the Dallas Cowboys in this one. And I like Aaron Rodgers. I like that team. It is going to be a close game. Listen, if the Green Bay Packers are only down single digits with 5 minutes to go, I like the Packers' chances. If Ezekiel Elliott runs wild, it could be a blowout. But you know what? I have to go with the Cowboys. I just can't pick against them in this game. I would love for them to lose, but I just don't see it. I don't think the Packers' defense is all that cracked up to be. I mean, they are good or bad. There's no in between. Their secondary is just not good enough. I think Prescott will make enough plays to win. I just do. I like the Dallas Cowboys in this game. I'm going to say Dallas 30. I'm going to say Green Bay 24. And that's going to be my pick. Dallas 30, Green Bay 24. Please like and subscribe. This is Claude Sports Corner. Please take care and God bless.